get into a story that still has K-drama fans arguing in comment sections late at night, rewatching old scenes, and asking one big question. Why did Kim Soo-hyun disappear from dramas? And how did he come back even stronger? Settle in. This is not just a comeback story. It's a strategy, a gamble, and a quiet power move that completely rewrote K-drama stardom. Hey Buzz and Tea lovers, welcome back to the channel where we spill the hottest tea, decode celebrity moves, and uncover the stories behind the fame. If you've ever binge-watched a Kim Soo-hyun drama and wondered why this top-tier actor suddenly vanished at the peak of his powers, only to return and dominate the industry like nothing ever happened, then you're exactly where you need to be. As you read, drop your thoughts, answer the questions, and imagine this as a late-night chat between K-drama addicts who know greatness when they see it. Let's rewind. There was a time when Kim Soo-hyun wasn't just famous, he was unavoidable. Every drama he touched turned into an event. Ratings exploded. Brands lined up. His face was everywhere. From Dream High to Moon Embracing the Sun, and then the cultural reset that was My Love from the Star. Kim Soo-hyun didn't just ride the Hallyu wave, he steered it. Be honest for a second. Where were you when My Love from the Star aired? Were you rooting for Do Min-jun? Were you replaying that kiss scene? Were you one of the millions who suddenly wanted fried chicken and beer at midnight? That drama didn't just succeed, it became a global phenomenon, and Kim Soo-hyun was at the center of it all. And then, silence. No big drama announcement, no constant screen presence, no oversaturation. Fans were confused, critics were curious, rumors started flying. Some said he was being too picky. Others said the pressure broke him. A few whispered that newer actors were pushing him out. But here's the truth most people missed. Kim Soo-hyun didn't disappear. He stepped back on purpose. At the height of fame, when most actors chase momentum and say yes to everything, Kim Soo-hyun did something almost unthinkable in the Korean entertainment industry. He slowed down. And in an industry that eats fast and forgets faster, slowing down can look like vanishing. So why did he do it? First, let's talk about expectation overload. After My Love from the Star, Kim Soo-hyun wasn't just an actor anymore. He was a standard. Every script offered to him came with invisible chains. It had to be bigger, better, more iconic. Anything less would be called a failure, even if it outperformed other dramas. Imagine reading scripts where the question isn't, is this good, but can this beat my last role? That kind of pressure suffocates creativity. And Kim Soo-hyun, known for his emotional depth and precision, understood something crucial. One wrong move could dilute everything he had built. So instead of rushing, he waited. But waiting doesn't mean doing nothing. During this so-called disappearance, Kim Soo-hyun quietly shifted gears. He chose quality over quantity. He focused on projects that scared him creatively. Roles that didn't rely on charm alone, but demanded raw emotion, internal conflict, and vulnerability. And then, it's okay to not be okay. Let's pause here, because this is where the comeback becomes legendary. When the drama was announced, reactions were mixed. Some fans were excited, others were skeptical. A dark psychological romance? A male lead with deep emotional trauma? Not exactly a safe, mass appeal choice. But Kim Soo-hyun didn't come back to play safe. He came back to redefine himself. As Moon Gang-tae, he stripped away the polished perfection fans were used to. No invincible alien, no royal aura, just a man exhausted by life, burdened by responsibility, and quietly falling apart. And suddenly, viewers weren't just watching Kim Soo-hyun. They were feeling him. Be honest, did this drama hit you emotionally? Did it make you uncomfortable in a way that felt real? Did it stay with you long after the episode ended? That was no accident. His performance was restrained, mature, and devastatingly human. Critics praised his growth. Fans saw a new depth. And younger audiences who hadn't experienced his earlier peak discovered him as if for the first time. That's power. But let's talk about something even deeper, control. Kim Soo-hyun's absence allowed him to regain control over his image. In an industry where stars are often overexposed until the public gets tired, he did the opposite. He made himself scarce, and scarcity creates value. By not appearing everywhere, he made every return feel like an event. Think about it. When Kim Soo-hyun announces a project now, does it feel random or important? Exactly. And the industry noticed. After his military service, many wondered if he'd struggle to regain relevance. Instead, he came back with It's Okay to Not Be Okay, and later One Ordinary Day, a gritty, uncomfortable role that shattered any remaining idol actor stereotypes. A murder suspect, moral ambiguity, psychological collapse. This wasn't a man clinging to stardom. This was an actor owning his craft. So here's a question for you. Would you rather be constantly visible or unforgettable? Kim Soo-hyun chose unforgettable. Another reason his return felt so powerful is timing. The K-drama audience had evolved. Viewers were craving darker stories, mental health conversations, and flawed characters. And there he was, perfectly aligned with the moment, not chasing trends, but matching them naturally. That's not luck, that's awareness. And let's not ignore the business side. During his quieter years, Kim Soo-hyun remained one of the highest paid actors through endorsements alone. Even without constant dramas, his brand power never faded. Why? Because he didn't exhaust it. Brands trust longevity, audiences trust authenticity, and Kim Soo-hyun delivered both. Now let's flip the question. What if he hadn't disappeared? What if he had done 3 dramas back to back after My Love from the Star? Would we still be talking about him with the same respect today? Or would he be remembered as a phase actor, huge once, then replaced? Drop your thoughts in the comments if this were a Buzz and Tea video. I want to know what you think. His story also sends a quiet message to younger actors. Fame isn't about speed, it's about direction. And sometimes stepping away is the boldest move you can make. Today, Kim Soo-hyun doesn't chase relevance. He sets the tone. When he chooses a project, it signals quality, intention, and seriousness. That's why his returns feel heavier, deeper, and more meaningful. And here's the tea most people miss. His silence built anticipation, but his growth earned respect.